Shalom, shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, the honesty apostles, elders, great milestone, to teach words, spirit and truth to the whole for light that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to Akim and Arkoth. This is Brother Iwasa from the Great Millstone Camp of Toronto. It's coming to you another lesson, just showing that Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. So no matter where you are around the world, it don't matter, it's coming. And this is just something of it, basically. Let me briefly show this and then get to the script.
Lee Bianco had virtually no connection to guns, but when she's
fair use. This is not making any profit from this material of using this footage, using it for educational purposes for the hopeful elect, and who wants to hear or who forbears what Toronto take control of your city. Anonymous Gothamites.
he saw this woman on social media.
I went, oh, I want to wear those clothes, and I want to do that.
Now every week she goes skeet shooting.
It's something very different in my life, and I think it's great to...
So even the Edumite women, they don't care. Look at her. Look at her. Esau is bound for destruction. And surprised that it's at 333. If you know, you know. But let me just continue.
Be learning something new at this age.
In the fall of 2024, the 57-year-old got her possession and acquisition license, or PAL, which allows a person or business to buy and own non-restricted firearms like most rifles and shotguns. For possession of restricted firearms like handguns, a PAL with restricted privileges is required. There's been a 49% increase in gun license applications in the GTHA from 2016 compared to 2025, with more than 15,000 last year, the majority for both restricted and non-restricted firearms. The RCMP says not every application gets approved, and those numbers include people who reapplied after their license expired.
So what's behind the rise? We asked gun range owners and instructors that teach the safety courses needed to get a gun license. Turns out they don't actually know. They guess it's simply because of a growing interest in shooting sports, possibly fueled by the pandemic, immigration, and an increasing population.
Times have changed, and we see a lot now of young people, professional people, an increase in the number of women that are signing up for these courses.
One thing his instructors don't hear, he says, is that people get their license for self-defense.
There's no...
Yeah, and the reason why they're getting it for self-defense is because there's a lot of rich merchant people in Toronto, right? And they're the ones who are on the other end of the gun. So, they don't want to be, they don't want to give up the goods. They're trying to store up for the last days. So, the poor man is the one who's who needs to get his pockets filled. He wants that daily bread, but he's going by it about the wrong way. So Bashem Yahushai is causing these things to increase, right? And then because it says swords in their hands. Try to bring up that scriptures, but yeah. I'll just get this because you had it here. So Psalm 17 and 13, it says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked." Esau, right? Which is thy sword? So this man, sword, modern day sword today is your firearms, right? It's your gun. It's the son of a gun. Alright, Kwayan. It's just an instrument of destruction, dagger, right? It's a killing instrument. Continue to this. Okay, a couple other ones after this. Let's go through this briefly.
Laws or legislation that say you can get a gun for self-defense.
The president of Uxbridge Clays, where Bianco is a member, says women now make up 15% of the membership, and they see 3 times more new PAL holders than they did a decade ago.
I can't tell you how many times people come in just off the street. They come in for a lesson, which we do offer to the public, and they end up joining us as a result.
The owner of a new gun range in Mississauga has no idea why his region has seen that jump, but says he's surprised with who comes in.
That is
The reason why it's been a mass jump, because in the last couple of years now, we've had increase of home break B&Es, so breaking in. So if you don't know, Ontario, Canada has their type of law legislation. If you come in a house or whatever, you're subject to at fault, the homeowner. But if the robber comes in, he gets away. So these are the backwards policies that they have through lawmakers. Who these guys, they're on crack, they're on drugs, they're out of their minds. But this place is through. Simple and plain, this place is through. So you doing what you're doing, do it. Go ahead. I'm gonna stop you, but this place is ticking time bomb, which is the Most High is gonna be justified when this place he unleashes on this place. I don't have to really get any more of the video, but I'll try and get some let's see, go over here, go to Ezekiel, go here, just think go a little bit faster. For the fuck. So Ezekiel 7 and 7. Or should I start? No, I'll start a little bit more. Okay, I'll start Ezekiel 7:3. So it says, "Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations." It's just the whole house of Israel. But these plagues are following, and they're slowly creeping on Esau. So wherever Jake is, he's don't matter. These scenarios are going to play out, which is prophecy. Verse 4 says, "And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee." So your own doings, what goes around comes around. Most High is going to repay you double, no matter who it is. "And thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, an only evil, behold, is come, and evil is come, the end is come, it watches for thee, behold, it is come, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land, the time is come, the day of trouble is near," which is Jacob's trouble, right? "And not the sounding again of the mountains," right? The governments. "Now will I shortly pour out my fear upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And my Thine eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity. Oops. I have pity, I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abomination that are in the midst of thee, and thee shall know, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth, that killeth. Behold the day, behold, it is come. The morning is gone forth, and the rod blossometh. Pride hath budded. Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor the multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. Which would be in Jacob's trouble, because all chaos is breaking up. So it's not going to be a time to bury, right? It's just going to be out there, heaps upon heaps. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. So everybody's going to be catching out. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive, for the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return. Neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, the pestilence and the famine is within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valley, all of them mourning, every one for his iniquity. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. So that's the Most High's great judgment that is coming. What else could I get here? We got a few more. We got another one. No, 13, buddy. 13. 14 is different. 13. Yeah, so this is Isaiah 13:6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. So heart attacks, people can't bear the situation. Their mind is just, they're just going to give up ghost. It's something they're going to just go into, might have cardiac arrest, certain things of that nature. And they shall be 13:8. They shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right, so he's gonna make the elect to shine. Gonna be gonna be as fine 24 karat gold, right? And be precious in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall move out of her place in the wrath of the Lords of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. So there's going to be, as we see earthquakes, and they're going to be increasing, all perplexities increasing in the day, coming up to the day of Yahweh Shem Yoshai, and be greater, right? And it shall be as a chased foal, as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. So you're already seeing that, the process of having that, mainly in Canada, because it doesn't feel like it's a First Nation. It's a third world country. It's always been that, right? It's not really a top tier. It's just the guise of using capitalists and socialists and all these prestigious names of these colonization of the bastards, of the Mamzars, right? Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children shall also be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled. This is, I was talking about the B&Es and their wives ravished. So these things is going to happen, and they already are happening. It's just, they're trying to cover it up, and they're happening on a great scale. And this is why they have to arm themselves, because they're in great fear and distress. So they are trying to arm themselves. They already been doing it, but they're just making it thing because they know the licenses. So they're going to just jack up the price for people trying to get the license for a gun. Or in all totality, they're just going to do away with it because they don't want anybody having it. But they just use it as a tool, as a means to basically, they know who has the tools, so then they can just send the army in to go in and take these certain people, put them on a certain list, so then you're a combatant, so we're going to have to just shoot you. We're not going to even tell you give up the guns or lay down. You're just going to come in, boom, kick in the door, and you can't say no more. Right? So these are the things that is coming. Right? Take control of your city. But it's a good thing. All praise is due to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone who teaches what is sin and truth. Shalom to the whole elect, Akim and Aqua that believe and fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.